John F. Kennedy once said, "Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable." Let's talk about hedge funds. Not as financial institutions, but predatory bankers brought over from the corrupt British model, corporate organized crime under the guise of impeccably dressed vultures circling wounded small businesses, feudalism where only hard-working jobs are under siege. They don't just shout numbers, they swoop in when Main Street is vulnerable, ready to pick it clean like ravenous wolves. The prey? Your local hardware store, family restaurant, or quirky bookstore. Hedge funds use leveraged buyouts, buying companies with borrowed money, then forcing those companies to pay back the debt. It's like buying a house with someone else's credit card, then making the house pay the bill. Once burdened with debt, they strip assets, sell real estate, liquidate inventory, and fire loyal employees. The goal isn't growth, it's to extract every last penny before moving on. This is the systematic dismantling of the American dream: bankruptcies, shuttered storefronts, and vanished prosperity. Your town's wealth disappears, while billionaire portfolios swell. Picture a cartoon vulture in a suit on a closed sign that's reality for many small shops today. These financial predators profit from destruction, leaving unemployment and despair in their wake. As they get richer, Main Street is left in ruins. They call it maximizing shareholder value, but it's just high-stakes robbery, wealth flowing from small businesses to a select few. This isn't innovation, it's parasite logic from a fascist insect that is crony capitalism leading to a new feudal age. And these vultures thrive in chaos, especially when society is shaken to its core. During crises like the pandemic, Wall Street's tactics get even more ruthless. Simulations like Event 201 predicted massive consolidation of power. Less a warning, more a business plan. The result? Power and resources concentrated in the hands of a few. When COVID hit, small businesses were labeled non-essential and shuttered while giants like Walmart and Amazon thrived. The crisis became a starting gun for corporate dominance. Lobbyists made sure megacorporations stayed open and profited, while smaller competitors were forced out. It was a masterclass in exploiting disaster. The result? One of the largest transfers of wealth in history, from small businesses to multinational giants. The government picked winners. Amazon and Walmart soared, while specialty stores closed. The deepest pockets always win. Small businesses unable to adapt were wiped out, not by chance but by design. The pandemic was the perfect cover for a corporate power grab. This didn't just hurt business owners, it decimated the middle class and siphoned local wealth to distant shareholders. The fabric of local America unraveled, thread by thread. In modern America, the bigger you are, the more essential you become, and the more power you wield. San Jose, California is a case study. A vibrant middle-class neighborhood between the airport and 280, from Almaden to the train station, demolished into a ghost town, seized to sit vacant in the name of slum clearance. A rich community was erased for profit. Homes bulldozed, businesses shuttered, families displaced, all to attract big tech and spike property values. The promise of a tech utopia never reached the original residents. Now Google's mega campus rises where a beloved cathedral once stood, Church of the Holy Family, a half-mile west of St. Joseph's, beside the Guadalupe, a domed replica of St. Peter's in Rome, a symbol of faith replaced by a temple of code. Highway 87 replaced Guadalupe Parkway and walled off the historical Horseshoe neighborhood from downtown. Dozens of community erased for corporate expansion. Locals forced out by dirty cops, shady quit-claim deeds, and weaponized code enforcement. This erasure echoes globally, like the destruction of the Church of the Holy Family in Gaza, who outlasted its namesake in San Jose by 50 years. Powerful forces demolish cultural landmarks, signaling a new imposed order. People and their heritage are paved over, seen as obstacles to someone else's vision of progress. Police enforce this new reality, clearing out those who didn't fit the tech industry's vision. Institutions meant to protect citizens became tools for corporate expansion. Before Silicon Valley, the Santa Clara Valley was farmland and community, not circuit boards and stock options. The tech industry's arrival marked the end of that era. Orchards were bulldozed, farmers pushed out, and zoning laws rewritten to favor tech campuses. The Valley of the Heart's delight was erased for Silicon Valley's rise. Family farms vanished, replaced by techies who chased out the art and culture they came for. City government operated like a mafia to close down the underground tour mecca, The Cactus Club that gave bands like Nirvana, Sleep and Verbal Abuse their first gigs, and unaffordable housing. Displacement evolved from farmers to blue-collar workers, using economic pressure, policing, and urban renewal. The tactics changed, but the goal stayed the same. Police became the muscle for big tech, ensuring a smooth transition from community to corporate campus. The result? Local America crushed, wealth transferred, history erased, and San Fernando Street left hollow by urban renewal. Only corporate profits and empty buildings remain. This isn't progress, it's conquest, and it's time we called it what it is.